As I earlier reported, the NLC president has been summoned again. Yes, again. Even though the first interrogation by the DSS did not last more than 20 minutes and they kept asking irrelevant questions like why does he live on the outskirts of Abuja because he can afford to live in the eyebrow areas. Why is he not living there? Those are the questions he was asked. He was asked. And this time around, who knows what they are going to ask him again? Anyway, new details have surfaced and it has emerged. We are going to go into the details. Before we do that, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe. New details has emerged on why the president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, Joe Ajaero, and the NLC Secretary General, Emmanuel Gboaja, were reinvited by the Nigerian police force after an initial summons. Newsroom Nigeria recalls that Ajaero was initially invited over allegations involving criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, treasonable felony, subversion, and cybercrime. Following Ajaero's first appearance on August 29, the police, in another letter signed by the Commissioner of Police Operations, Ibitoye Alajide, on behalf of the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Force Intelligence Department, Abuja, asked him to appear again on Thursday, September 5, alongside the NLC General Secretary, to answer questions over alleged criminal intimidation, conduct likely to cause a breach of public peace, and malicious damage to property. The letter also provided a contact number for further coordination and emphasized the need for cooperation. After the initial meeting at the first headquarters in Abuja, Ajaero, who was accompanied by NLC legal counsel Femi Falana, affirmed that the NLC would maintain its patriotic stance despite the challenges. However, sources indicated that the recent invitation stemmed from a petition filed by a private company unrelated to the previous allegations of terrorism financing, which had been resolved. A source close to the matter explained that the matter of terrorism financing has been concluded. The invitation was based on a fresh petition by a company over what they tagged a disruption. Confirming the development to the newsroom correspondent, the NLC counsel, Falana, said, a few months ago, a private company lodged a complaint against the leadership of the NLC in respect of a pickering of its premises by workers. The complaints against Comrade Joe Ajaero are limited to criminal intimidation, conduct likely to cause a breach of peace, and malicious damage to property. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section. Now that Femi Falana has clarified that this second summoning, or this second summoning of Joe Ajaero has nothing to do with terrorism financing and all of those bullshits that they had to compile together in order to get Ajaero interrogated and probably embarrassed the first time, has nothing to do with while the police are asking him to come over for a second interrogation. According to Femi Falana, this is just, they just invited him because somebody made a complaint a few months ago. A private company lodged a complaint against the leadership of NLC in respect of picketing of its premises by workers. You all, what do you think about that? Let's have your comments and opinions. Before we proceed, in order to summarize the big grammar, picketing means, to protest. Basically, is it that to protest, or is it that this is about a protester that has destroyed this private company's property, or this company is writing against Ajaero because of an issue they've had with fencing? It's just one of the two. It's either of the two. It's either it's fencing matter, or this company is writing or reported Joe Ajaero to the police because during the end hunger protest, some protesters, damaged the company's property. It's either of the two. But you guys, let me know what you think. Which one do you think is likely in this case? Because picketing, picketing, picketing. Let me know what you think, like I said. Before we go, let's take a look at one or two reactions from people online. Bamidele Joseph says, that coconut head guy in Labour is a terrorist like his brother Kano. Wow. Kingsley Motions says, if they like, let them jail him. He's a better person than you criminals. Pius Ojuko says, so the company wants to be left alone to treat their workers as they like. Amino Nasarawa says, all these invitations is to distract the young man from pursuing the right thing for the company. Another thing I also want to say is, why is it that it was immediately after the DSS invited Joe Ajaero for questioning that these police officers, or the said company that wrote to police officer, remembered that he has a case with them? Why haven't this case been solved prior to this time? And besides, I also think that, you don't invite people for questions, especially prominent people. You don't invite them for questioning, even when you're not sure that they are guilty. I don't know if you guys understand me, because in their case, it's very embarrassing, because even before they are proclaimed to be guilty, by the mere fact that they are being invited for questioning, people just assume the worst. So I think that, these police officers, they need to do better going forward, especially in the first case where Joe Ajaero was invited just for a 20 minutes interview, and, irrelevant questions were asked. They could have gone to his house instead. If not that they just want to do paparazzi and show to people that, oh, we invited Joe Ajaero, they could have gone to his house, or even they could have, okay, they might not want to do it on call, but they could have gone to his house, to interrogate him, since they do not even have any evidence that he's guilty. He has a choice, he has a right even not to go to the interview. He has a right not to do that. But in Nigeria we dey. Like I said, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening. Bye for now.